Okay, so this is the wood mill. This is where all of the wood comes in. That very thick mahogany is going to be acoustic necks. The thinner mahogany over here and the very large and long planks are going to be electric bodies. Up here is swamp ash. There's some poplar over here. And then the first step we're going to do is we're going to run it through the planer and face it off so we can get a good look at what the wood looks like. And then we'll come over to the crosscut saw and chop them into body blanks. After that, bodies will get sanded down to thickness in this time saver, and that thing's a very accurate sander that'll give us the same thickness on all four corners within about 1/1000th of an inch. Here's an operation where we're taking one of these blanks and we're gluing up a top to it. This particular one is a Honduras mahogany body with a Paduke cap. These are 4 in order, a custom order. It's a fairly large run. And we're putting them in these vacuum bags. That vacuum bag will distribute 32 pounds of downforce equally so that I don't have like a clamp giving me a lot of pressure right here, and there's not a lot of pressure where the clamps aren't. After they come in and they go through these processes, they equalize out in the wood room, and now that they've been in there for a certain length of time, we'll start bringing them out over here into the CNC machines and start doing further operations on them. So we're going to walk back down here now. This is our CNC bay where we actually do all of the finer machining operations. This one right now, we're actually making a fixture to make the guitars. There's really not a place where you go and you buy guitar making tools. You have to make them yourself, and this is a brand new neck tooling fixture that we're making. That's what it's going to look like when it comes out. This is going to actually make our necks, and this is a vacuum channel. It'll vacuum down here and it'll vacuum into the peg head, and then we cut the back shape on this. If we do it this way, every guitar you pick up is going to feel the same. Here we're making ebony fingerboards. Right now they've cut in the inlay pockets, they've cut the radius into it, and they've cut the perimeter. When they're done with that part, they come off the machine looking like that. This is our Parker machine. It's just gotten through with its cycle, so they're going to take that body off and load another one on. This is a Fly Mojo that has been front carved. It'll come off, get sanded, have the figured wood veneer put onto it. It'll come back on this machine and get the neck pocket cut into it. These are basswood necks. They go on RFCVs or the classics, the deluxes. This has got the perimeter cut, the truss rod channel into it, and the finger joint neck joint. It'll get its truss rod loaded into it, and then it'll get glued into a body, and it'll come back over here and get all of this carved off of it. This is one that's been veneered, and it's going to get ready to go back on and have this finger joint neck joint cut into it. Once we have that, we glue the neck to the body and move it on through the stations.